freestyling. An interesting side of Rocket League. In freestyling, players try to get the most original, cool looking and mechanically intensive shot they can. These are then judged by a panel who score it out of 10 to decide who had the best shot in the game. Now, although different tournaments have slightly different rules, it tends to be that each player gets 10 shot attempts and then the highest scoring shot wins. Join me as I attempt to get into a freestyle team in just 30 days and attempt to win a freestyle tournament live on Twitch. At this point, I've peaked at 1773 in 2s with the Meister and hit top 100 in Rumble and Drop Shot. However, all of these were achieved with a no mechanic system, playing with amazing teammates, and some might say carry. But it's all gravy. I've only ever hit one flip reset goal in my whole Rocket League game time, and I am super inconsistent at mechanical stuff. So first things first, I need to look into how I actually become a freestyler, what teams I should try to join, and a tier list of moves I should go for. But I also need a bit of motivation. So me and Kate are taking a road trip to see the first ever tournament winner from my Twitch streams, Maximus. Now Max has incredible mechanics and has been a freestyler and knows most of the players within the freestyle community. Max will be able to explain to me how I go about becoming a freestyler and if what I'm attempting is at all realistic. Every so often between games, I try and get a flip reset. Although I rarely actually land the flip reset, despite practicing this for a long time. I don't take it seriously enough, and I know my technique is not where it needs to be. But with just 30 minutes a day for 30 days, the odds are stacked against me, as I will need to be freestyling at a high level to be taken seriously. To elevate my learning, I am going to take a road trip to train with Maximus and get his advice on what I should be attempting. I am dedicated to absorb as much knowledge as I can. I am heading to Stoke-on-Trent at the beginning of my 30-day journey where I will attempt to be considered a freestyler. I am going to the place where I studied to meet my mentor for the next 30 days, Maximus. He will be the one guiding me on this journey of success. Having success himself as a freestyler in a way,
he's now looking for the flip reset.
He was also part of the British Esports All-Star Championship team and a multi-time supersonic legend.
Mate, that is cool. There you go.
Oh, finally.
Well, I'll see you later. Finally dropped it off. Bloody hell.
I think I'll be a freestyle in 30 days. I'm not sure if that's possible.
Max pulled no punches. He literally laughed in my face and told me he didn't know if it was possible. This made me even more determined to show him he was wrong. With frustration brewing in the air, there was only one thing to do. After the gym, Max showed me some tricks on getting flip resets and kicked my ass at Rocket League just for good measure. The next day I was raring to go. First goal, let's just get the flip reset method down. Max told me I'd been coming off the wall way too late, and this causes the ball to hit the car too strongly, creating an unnecessary distance between the car and the ball. To minimize that, I need to tap brake for a shorter period of time than I was used to. This could have been the issue holding me back for so long. One week later, and although not consistent, I am beginning to feel much more confident at getting flip resets. Even able to score a few goals and unbelievably get some double resets. My target is to get some basic freestyle shots in the bag in order of difficulty. These are flip reset, flip reset pogo, flip reset musty, and flip reset pogo musty. I feel if I focus on these shots and get consistent, I might be able to give myself a good showing in the freestyle tournament and hopefully get the green light from some of the freestyling teams. After merely 2 weeks, flip resets were coming much more easily. And not only that, I decided to push the envelope. There's no point just doing flip resets if you're able to do it. You might as well try and extend and do something more. This is where I tried to do pogos, and I couldn't believe it. I was able to hit pogos in my first session on week 2. Not only that, but 2 minutes later, I hit another one. And then 2 minutes later, I hit another one. And guess what? 2 minutes later, I took a break because I was training too hard. But it was amazing to see the results I was getting just 2 weeks into this. I cannot wait to see what happens by the time we hit week 4. Week 3 continued much how week 2 did, just getting better and better and better. And not only was I getting better in free play, but I noticed in my games I was getting much more confident in the air and scoring goals that I never thought was possible. I even hit my first flip reset musty and I was ecstatic. The first half of the week went better than I could ever imagine. But then something weird happened. I had a whole session on the 4th day of that week where I couldn't even get a flip reset. This went on for another 3 days until I decided to do something drastic. Okay guys, a bit weird for me, but I started going a bit downhill. I think it's mental. So I was on Facebook. I saw a guru to help, self-help guru and all this sort of stuff. But it is expensive. It's £1,000 for 2 minutes. But they say he's the best. Well, his advert said he was the best, and I don't think he wouldn't lie, would he? So I'm gonna call him now on Discord. Okay, it's disconnected. A little bit nervous, but 2 minutes of this guy is gonna get me back on top, baby. Hello, Guru.
Hello, child.
Okay, well, basically, I'm doing a thing in a game that I've never done before, and I started out improving well, and then all of a sudden in the last week, I've just gone downhill a little bit.
How can I help?
And I think it's a mental thing, and I think you could help.
You might want to write this down.
Yep, I've actually got. Yep, I can make some notes. I've got a pen here.
Ah, yes. Are you at 1?
Ooh, that's deep. What does that mean? That's deep though. I like it.
Exactly. And are you a different animal, but the same beast?
What the hell does that mean?
You're welcome. Goodbye.
That's £1,000 for that. It wasn't even 2 minutes. There was only one thing that was going to save me, and that is remembering why I'm doing this, who I'm doing this for. It was time to go back. No, Skipper. No. Skipper. 30 days. 30 minutes every day of making freestyle in my life. It was time to see the fruits of my labor. Could I become a freestyler? ATR were gracious, and they responded to me in a very professional way, and they said, listen, it's mainly about your personality, and we tend to do more competitive clips. But based on those clips you're showing us, unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to have you on board. I said, okay, that's fair enough. I kind of expected that. I spoke to Nixus and Pulse as well, and they were very polite. Everyone was so polite. And this is the thing about the freestyle community. I feel a lot of people have sort of hated on them for a while now, but the actual people at the top are really good, and they are trying to filter out all of these egos and these sort of toxic personalities. Well, as I spoke to Pulse and Nixus, they said, unfortunately, it wouldn't be enough, but they are very sorry, and I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Then I decided to message someone who knows the freestyle community better than anyone I know. A guy so good, he won the Gift Your Game competition. A guy so good, they named a move after it. I'm talking about Psycho. I messaged Psycho and I said, what do you think? He said, hey, it's not about the clips, it's about who you are as a person, being like-minded. I said, I really appreciate that kind response, but based on the clips, would I be able to get into a team? And he said, absolutely not. Not a chance in hell. I said, thank you very much. I'm an alright on the night kind of player. I don't thrive when I've got loads of time to rehearse. I like to get in there and go after it. So I joined a freestyle tournament on Twitch from a streamer called It's Fits. He's a freestyler on keyboard and mouse, and he is insane. Looks very accomplished. He had a tournament and I was on the opposite side of the bracket to him. It was clear he was going to go all the way, but I had 2 players in my way I had to beat first. In game 1, I couldn't believe how different it felt when I was finally under pressure. All of a sudden, my hands weren't doing the things I wanted them to do. I looked so body and out of control. I needed to calm down and I needed to win. I started off by just doing a very basic, really bad looking air dribble just to get a point on the board because I wanted to beat this guy. It was first to 5 guys. I had to get through. I then went for a very basic double touch just to guarantee the lead. Still unable to land a flip reset, I managed to turn it into a ground pinch right at the end and get the win over the first player. It was now into the semi-finals. Already that guy went up in the air and he looked much more accomplished. I decided to go for a very basic air dribble and try and get it around him. And he makes the save. I came off the wall again looking for a little air dribble, and then I thought, hey, let's go for a triple touch off the backboard. Bada bing, bada boom. And I'm starting to feel warm. I'm starting to feel confident now. I'm starting to feel like I felt in the last month working on the moves. I go for a flip reset into the pogo, and it doesn't pull off for me. That's the one move I want to hit today. I just want to hit a pogo. I decided to side flip out the way of his shot for some reason. And then again, he gets a double touch and it's not looking good, but I have to beat this guy. I needed something big to swing the momentum, and I got a flip reset. I couldn't believe it. I've never hit a flip reset like that. And then I followed that up with a razzle dazzle spinner Rooney into the double touch. Go for the fake off the air dribble. Again, it could be considered a little bit lame what I did there. But finally, I was against the man himself. It's Fitz. Straight away, the nerves were feeling up again as I went over the ball. And then I saw him do his move. And I thought, oh yeah, I am in trouble. That was insane. This guy's got so many skills. Up I go again, just desperately trying to hit this pogo. Unable to do so. But I knew that I was trying hard, but he was probably really concentrating just as well.
I used to like Mountain Dew the best. It was the... I guess I know it sounds boring, but I guess my favorite drink is just coffee in general. I love coffee. Like, I like the taste of coffee, you know? I don't drink it only like for the caffeine. No, I actually like how it tastes.
Turns out he wasn't. I wanted a double touch there. I know it's not even considered freestyling, just to get a point on the board, just to try and settle me in. I accidentally scored a goal. And look at him go again. Unbelievable into the musty. This guy's really a talent. And I just was in awe watching this guy. The way he got this control. And, you know, after 30 days of practicing these moves, you realize how hard it is and how much time and practice these guys put into just one move. Something as simple as a flip reset. The amount of practice it takes is unbelievable to get it consistent. There's another flip reset looking for the pogo. Just can't aim the card down. The pressure was getting to me. Even to the opponent by the looks of it. I don't know why I went for a double touch there. Just trying to sell it in again. Gave me a free ball. Could this be the pogo? No, I couldn't land it again. Again, looking for more of a grounded play was Fitz. Looking for the pogo again. Could this be it? No, I really want to get this pogo. This is the main thing I've been concentrating on for 30 days. He's looking for a double cabbage muncher. I didn't even know it was a thing. Please, I've got to land a pogo. The way these guys get flip resets is just so crazy. He's going for a pogo of his own here. Into a musty, and I don't think he got the flip reset there. I think he thought he might have. Going again for the pogo. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Yeah, baby, we get the pogo. It was botched. It wasn't a flip reset pogo, but you know what? I'm going to take him. And with that last attempt here from Fitz, it is over and out. A brilliant time was had on Fitz's stream. And yeah, I do appreciate everyone involved in this, putting this together. I can tell you it's very difficult to go from 0 to freestyling in 30 days. But I've learned a lot. And I think deep down, freestyling will always be within me now, as I can't stop forfeiting casual games. Thanks for watching.